Okay, this is log, fuck, I don't know, 14. Um, the date is currently the 19th of November. I'm sorry, the first thing I'd like to do is create an apology. I'm sorry for not uploading these daily. I got, I need a bit of a break. Not from anything in particular, just cause it was like, I don't know. Holiday started, and I was just like, I'm just gonna relax and do whatever I want because I kept this thing up where I kept going with this. But don't worry, I'm still in it. I'm not dead. Um, I'm still going, and it's going strong. However, there have been a few things that have changed over the past couple of days. Uh, if you've been on my channel recently, you saw the video I uploaded, and basically I finished filming that literally the day after I made the first episode, but I didn't actually finish editing the full thing. So that was the last episode. I pretty much finished like one whole section of the game in one day. So that was good. Uh, but I needed to edit it out, and it was a long video. It was like 4 hours of footage, so I had to edit it down. There's a lot of shit in that game that's really enticing, and that's basically it. Also, before we continue, I'd like to point out something. My mom watches my videos now, and that's sort of one of the reasons why I stopped making these because I was a bit afraid. But I was able to convince her that this is a charity event. It's not, so I'm just gonna come clean. Mum, the thing I'm doing, I'm making logs for a thing called No Nut November. I'm not going to explain what it is in this video. You look it up, and then you tell me what it is later. You message me or whatever, and then we'll talk about it, and then we can suffer together in pain, and you can see how weird your son is. Unless you don't watch this video and you just continue to live on, because she sent me a message saying, can't wait till day 30, because she thinks it's like some sort of like charity thing where I'm like, I'm not shaving, which is November, which I'm also doing, as you can clearly tell. But no, this is something completely different for something else completely different. This is very difficult. So yeah, just so hi mum, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's two things I had to apologize for. So yeah, basically, the video game I played, which was Hooney Pop. If you have, you probably know what it is by now if you have been watching my channel. And it is a really hard game to play during NNN. And I will be releasing more episodes of it during No Nut November, just because it'll be really funny to challenge myself in that regard. Because honestly, I don't usually get enticed by it because I'm usually so concentrated on the gameplay. I know that sounds fucking stupid, but just hear me out. But it's not even what the difficult part of it was. Playing the game's fine usually. It's editing it that was difficult. Because you look at it from an outside perspective and you watch it over and over again, and then there are some parts in it that you find, ooh, that's really nice. But then you can't do anything because it's NNN, so you suffer a little. Uh, that being said, after I finished editing that video and uploaded it, I was really happy with the result. But you know, after what I saw, I was very enticed, and I didn't know what to do. And then that's when I started hearing the word of God in my head, you know, and he was giving me advice, and then he told me to take a deep breath and hold it in, and I got high off the smell of oxygen. So basically, what my conclusion is No Nut November, the idea that you start levitating or you gain certain powers after a few days or something, it only happens after you experience hardship. I have avoided hardship the entire time during this month until I edited that video. And then that's when the hardship came. And I felt it, I felt it sting. But regardless, I've been holding back quite a lot. And now now I'm starting to feel, empowered. One day I was walking on the road, and basically I heard a voice in my head saying, "Wait 5 seconds before you cross." And so I waited 5 seconds, And literally before I crossed, a car zoomed by, and you could tell the person driving was clearly drunk. So I think I have like premonitions or something, like because God is telling me to do stuff before that happens. What else has been happening? I've been able to control. I don't know. It's very strange. I've been getting extremely. I don't know. I don't know if it's luck or unlucky, but what happens is I can remove luck from one area and change it to something else, but only in small amounts. Like for instance, I could get a lottery ticket. I've won 3 lotteries this past a few days, like those mini ones. Um, but as a side effect, I was playing video games with a friend of mine, and the internet kept shutting off, and I don't know why. So may God keep giving me luck or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just a superpower. Maybe we all have this in during No Nut November. I can't wait till telekinesis begins because that sounds kick ass. But yeah. This is day 19. This is day 19 of No Nut November. 11 days more to go in New Zealand at least. And it begs the question: on December 1st, do I want to wait for the Americans? But then I realized that, we're living in New Zealand and, they live in America. They started a day later. So we should finish a day earlier. That just makes sense, right? It's just part of the calendar. So, nah, I'm not gonna wait any longer. Another thing that, this is a really long log, by the way, because I have to catch up on a few days of things. Um, a friend of mine also told me that he's been planning what he's going to watch at the end of this. And, I salute him for that. I never really considered it at the point. So I thought about it for a while. And I prefer a reading, but one of the things I want to read is not necessarily, illicit in nature. It's explicit, sorry, in nature. It's actually quite a weird sort of story. It's more story driven than anything, and I want to read it, but the issue is I can't read it because of its the it's not entirely explicit. It's not made to be explicit, unlike most media which you consume for that reason during not No Nut November. But the explicit stuff is really explicit, and I want to read it so badly, but I can't, and I'm waiting the month for it to finish so I can actually read the goddamn book, or manga, or whatever the fuck you say. So yeah, I'm continuing with this, and I'm going strong. So just because I haven't uploaded in a couple of days doesn't mean it's ended. If I do break, and for some fucking reason, if I do break, I'll tell you. I'll be honest, because that's just the way it is. I wouldn't just let it hide and go unnoticed for a couple of days. So yeah, I have been off the grid for a couple of days, but that's not the reason why. So yeah, this video is 8 minutes long right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Once again, apologies to both my viewers and my mother. Uh, I'm sorry, Mom, if you figure out what's going on and you thought so highly of your child. But I'd like to point out that Dad actually knows what it is, and he has been supportive isn't the right word, but he's been accepting of it. And to be honest, he hasn't really helped, but he hasn't really done anything to try and stop me either. He's never said, "Oh, just stop." He's never done that. He's been very, very kind about it. But some days you just keep going with this and you just keep fighting on. So yeah. Thank you to all those who are watching. May all of you continue with this journey. 11 days more to go. It's currently 8:52 now, so even then, 11 days is the 11th day is the 11th day is coming close to an end. So once then, we'll get to 10 days, and then after that, it's pretty much over. 10 days 10 days is really good. Once you get to the 10-day mark, I mean, there's no real point in not finishing. I really don't want to. I really don't want to go on November 30th and just see like the numbers drop to like 0 on like that Discord server, just because they want to drop out by this time. I don't know, like, because I don't have any risks per se. I don't know what's gonna happen next year. Next year is supposed to be really stressful. I'm gonna try and get my social life in order and things like that. But I hope next year. I don't think I'm going to do this next year. Just cause uh, this is my last year as a teenager technically. So if I want to finish it well, I better finish it now. Um, so yeah, this has been difficult. I definitely say it's been an experience to stop this long. Uh, yeah, that's it. All right. Take care, my friends. I will see you later.